The Gauteng Basic Education Department planning to fast-track plans to set up mobile classrooms in order to accommodate scores of unplaced pupils. In fact, they're preparing a piece of land near Akasia to establish a new school there, which will begin with these mobile classes. However, some parents are rejecting the plan, citing safety concerns for their children. The land is located next to what's described as a shebeen and across a railway station. Despite these concerns, though, the department is forging ahead with these plans. SABC News reporter Patricia Visagie is watching developments, joining us once again from orchards in Pretoria. And Patricia, of course, many parents pushing back against this. The Education Department is standing firm, challenging these parents to come up with solutions themselves if they don't want this mitigation strategy.
Well, definitely, and ultimately the Department of Basic Education is saying that they are responding to a burning need on the ground. There are not enough schools in the province. It is a high-pressure province with everyone flocking to Gauteng, and you know the crisis that we experience every year this time as parents obviously scramble for space, and they are saying they are responding to that crisis. And I'm bringing you the views from the ground. We've got a parent that is for the school and another one who says they don't want this school here. Just introduce yourself and tell us about why you feel that this is needed.
Oh, I'm Tiny Mashilwani. I'm very happy to see the school that is being building here because we are suffering. Our children are roaming around because they don't have a space. The schools are full. And as you know that the development people are coming around. We got a new development from 101. So we are only having 3+2 or 3 schools. And the people are coming from all over. They want space. We don't have space. So we are happy to see the school that is being building here. And they have already taken the children. The children are going to be learned here. As much as the children are learning from the building schools, but at the same time, they are going to the same university, to the same whatever college they are going. So we are not going to allow our children to run around saying the school is near the tavern. We have come here as parents of Orchard. We inspected this. We see how the distance between the so-called the tavern and the situation. So we are fine with that, and we are happy that the government give a school to the children.
Thank you so much. That's the one side. Let's turn to the other side. You're against this?
Yes, 100%. Remember how the system works. There's something that they call automated, and there's something that called place by transfer. And that is the one that place by transfer, the majority of the people here are placed by transfer. Over 80% of the kids within the north area are placed by transfer. So there is no high pressure. The high pressure is created by the department so that they can have that emergency funds for justifying the bus tenders, for justifying what you call this one, the containers. We said to Steve Mabona that we don't want containers, we want brick and mortar, because we want the dignity of a black child, and we are not going to compromise when it comes to that one. So we have seen that trend. It's been, 6 years now. Yesterday, the matriculants that I've put 5 years ago, they were matriculating just now. And now you look at how the system is working now. There was a Teresa Park, there was what do you call this one, Amanda Sech. They said they will bring a note. Even now today is not. Then they also use them as a dumping ground. Last year or 2 years ago, I stand corrected, there was a child who was hit by a car. He was in an induced coma because of that. Because of there is no robots there, first of all, there is no hump. There is nothing. There's no spell control. And now, when they have containers, they always use that one as a dumping ground. So we have got Gerrit Marets, for example, which asked for build. There's new 8 classes that they built. To upgrade their own.
Okay, let me just get in here.
Yeah.
It sounds like your big issue is a brick structure versus containers or mobile classes. Do you feel that there is a difference in the education that would ultimately be given to the learners?
Yeah.
You feel that the quality in a container or a mobile class is diluted, and how do you justify that?
I can justify that, but I'm going to make a very simple example. The kids are going to go to school now in June. They're going to have a rotation. And kids that comes to a school in June is very disruptive, that's first of all. Secondly, the department has not made provisions for toilets. You can even go where they oversubscribe all the schools. A child will get detention because of he went to the toilet, because the toilets are so full. So I'm talking about the dignity of a black child, and I don't care who you say, who says what. We have never built any schools here. And if you can...
But is this not the beginning? Steve earlier said that this is interim. They're starting with the mobile classes, and ultimately they will be moving into having a proper structure.
They promised that 12 years ago with Amanda Sek is still the same. Teresa Park, parents had to go pop out their own money to make sure that the school is functional. Now they're doing the same thing. You don't see white people coming here. You don't see Danimalan being here. You don't even see Pretoria North High being here. What's the issue now? If they can turn Pretoria North High into a multilingual school, this thing of oversubscribing will end, because there's going to be English and Afrikaans, and they are willing to do that.
So you say there is capacity, it's not utilized?
No, it's not utilized at all. So I'm here for that, and then we might differ. I'm here for the dignity of a black child, and I don't care who says what. And then we've been doing this for the past 6 years, and unconditionally we are doing it. Even now, we're at Tutote, we close down the department because we want placement. Because there's also this thing of fraudulent documents as well, because they are making sure that people that are not residing within the north, they are creating the problem. Because remember, automated and transfer, like for example, automated must, if there's 20 of us, we must all be placed according to the school of choice. Transfer, they count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, they place number 10, number 8, number 3. So that creates a problem. So that means the online system is flawed. The online system is run by construction mafias, and they think they're going to intimidate us. We are not here for that, and we don't care. We are having something that we are disagreeing with, and we need to come to the floor. I'm glad that Steve is here, because I've communicated with him even after the interview to say, we have a problem. We want brick and mortar. We want permanent solutions, because how do our kids go to school like they're going to work? They have to wake up from Makawiyane and come here. By the time they get here, there is no aircons, there is no teachers, there is no tables, they're rotating. So you don't see white people having that. Danimalan has their own privilege. They will say they're full.
All right, a lot of concerns that he is raising, a lot of points that he is making. We'll have to obviously interrogate some of these things. We are not there when the plans are made, when the debates are taking place, when the community meetings are taking place. So this is an ongoing story, and perhaps it starts now in January, but we will be on the ground. We'll be speaking to different role players, community members, the Department of Basic Education, the activists, and we'll definitely also speak to the political voices, because they often know what is happening in their spaces, and maybe through those interrogations we'll get the right picture of what is happening here and exactly how this land will ultimately benefit this community and the learners, the children that everybody is perhaps prioritizing in this equation. Ayanda, is back to you in studio.
No, fair enough. Patricia Visagie is live to us there from Orchards in Pretoria. Thanks very much indeed.